Hello friends, welcome to my second live of the day. There was just more that I had on my heart to share with y'all. I'm trying to turn down my computer here. It's like beeping at me right now. Something was placed on my heart tonight, and I just felt like, even though I have had a very long day and a very long night last night with my 2.5-year-old, this message just needed to be shared. And so I'm going to be really honest, really real with y'all this evening. And I think it's something that some of y'all really need to hear. So if this is your first live cast with me, well, this is going to be a doozy. I'm giving y'all some tough love and some things to really think about that I think will improve your life and the lives of other people. So if this is your first live cast, welcome. And my name is Natasha Hazlett. I help entrepreneurs from around the world to get the clarity, confidence, and strategies they need to boost their income and level of influence in the world without working longer hours. And although I'm known as a business coach, I've also really kind of morphed into a success coach and a little bit of life coaching here and there. So this is a topic that's, yes, it can be business related, but kind of not. So I'm going to guess that most people that end up watching this video are playing small in their life. They're not doing what it is that their heart is telling them to do. They're playing it safe. And I'm not here to judge. There's nothing right or nothing wrong about that. It just is. We're all in the place that we are, and it's perfect for the moment. But there's also something that you need to hear so that you can consider if you want to stay in the same place that you are right now. Okay? So a lot of people that will hear this message have had this feeling in their heart that they're meant for more, that there's just something else that they are supposed to be doing. Maybe they know what that something else is, maybe they don't. But the majority of people stuff that down and they say, I'm too busy. I've got 4 kids. I've got to take care of my spouse. I've got a job. I don't have time. I'm too young. I'm too old. There's all these reasons. And you know what? Those reasons are bullshit. Yes, they are. Why? Because the source that they're coming from is your conscious mind, your ego. Your ego, and I'm not talking about the conceited part. I'm talking about something that Wayne Dyer and Ken Blanchard refer to as edging God out. It's the voice, and if y'all have seen my live cast, you know what I'm talking about, but I want to make sure that I'm on the same page with everyone that may be watching this video. It's the voice that keeps you up late at night, telling you all the stuff you didn't do that day, tells you all the stuff you had to do the next day, also gives you a bunch of stuff that you need to worry about that probably will never even happen. You know who I'm talking about. Every time you're inspired to do something, this voice that's a lot louder comes in and gives you like 900 what seem to be very rational reasons why that is a completely crap idea. And to that, I understand it, but shame on you. Shame on you. Here's why. That seed that has been planted within you is precious. There is something inside of you, when you feel like you're meant for something more, it is your obligation, in my opinion, to explore it and to do whatever it takes to unleash it. At a minimum, explore it. Because it is something that, by and large, I'm going to guess, will change the world in some way. And understand, that doesn't mean you need to be the next Oprah Winfrey. What that could mean is Something that you tell one person could transform their life. Just one thing that you do. And that can start a ripple effect. It's something that I talked about at the Unstoppable Influence Summit in the fall. I talked about the concept of the ripple effect, that one tiny pebble can make a ripple 100 times or more its size. So that one thing you do could save a marriage, stop someone from considering suicide. It could better your children. It could help someone lose the weight that they need to lose. It could transform someone's life, and you have no clue what the ripple effect is going to be. I believe that that little seed of inspiration, should I believe that comes from God, source, whatever you want to call it. And to ignore that is a shame, because that seed was planted within you for a very specific reason. And most people are not going around and doing the things that they need to do to to further that inspiration, because they're scared. They're scared of what other people might think. They're scared of success. They fear success. They fear failure. They fear judgment. They fear so many different things. What if I look stupid? What if people say bad things about me? And I get it. I have faced those fears, friends. And then there are plenty of times that I still have fears, but I know how to wrangle them in so that they don't suffocate the inspiration that has been gifted to me by God to share with the world. And so that's something that I really think that you need to hear tonight. And you may have heard me or some of your friends talking about this concept of unstoppable influence. Maybe you saw on social media that there was an Unstoppable Influence Summit. Maybe you've heard about my book, or someone has told you about my book, Unstoppable Influence, Be You, Be Fearless, Transform Lives. And you're like, yeah, that sounds really good for her or for him, but I'm not an unstoppable influencer. I mean, I don't have a Twitter following. I don't have a Facebook following. I don't have a big email list. How big was the Facebook following of Jesus Christ? Or Gandhi? Or Martin Luther King? He didn't have a Facebook following. He didn't have a Twitter following. He didn't have an email database. And when they started, they had a few people, a few key people whose lives they touched, who came along and followed them. Every single influencer started somewhere with one person or two people. So to be an unstoppable influencer, you don't have to have some sort of a big following. That's not what it's about. It's all about you saying yes to that inner voice and seeing where it leads you. If you're thinking, and I love this because a dear friend and a client of mine, Kim Stedman, said this. If you've ever had that, could I, should I, when it comes to unstoppable influence, that's the seed that you know that this has been planted on your heart, and that's something that you're intended to do. And friends, it doesn't mean that it has to be just about business, okay? I've had some people asking me, well, is that just for entrepreneurs? No. Yes, I work with entrepreneurs, but we can be influencers in a variety of ways. It doesn't just have to be in business. You're an influencer in your family. You are an influencer in your church or your synagogue. You are an influencer in your community organizations. So if you're influencing in those spaces, shouldn't you be the best influencer that you could possibly be? I think you know the answer, right? And so that is what unstoppable influence is all about. And I wrote a book, but I realized that a book just wasn't enough. I wanted to have a live challenge where I could bring together influencers. Some are very experienced, already have a big following. and some are just getting started, but all have a heart for serving others. All have a desire to make a meaningful impact in the world, even if they don't know exactly what that is yet. And so I have put together a 21-day challenge. It's called the Unstoppable Influence 21-Day Challenge to becoming the fearless influencer you were meant to be. So many of our decisions that we make on a day-to-day basis are actually based in fear. Think about it. And think about how what that is teaching our children, our fellow community members. Think about how powerful it would be if you were able to release that fear. Friends, fear is not something that is of God. Fear is not something that is of God. So God wants us to be joyful and happy and have abundant lives. And God doesn't want us to live in fear. And so that's where this challenge really comes in to help us kind of uncover, number one, what is your message? What are you here for? It's a process. Most people won't figure it all out in 21 days, but they'll get a much better start than just pushing it off until next year or someday. And it will also help you uncover exactly who you are not. Because who you are today is probably not the real and authentic you. It's the person that you have become because of the disappointments, the abuse, the hurt, the shame, the anxiety, and all of those things pile on, and they turn you into someone that is not your infinite, glorious self that God created you to be, and that you still are underneath all the muck. Are y'all feeling me on this? Does this make sense? I just know that someone needs to hear this, and so that is why I'm here late sharing this message with you. So I want to invite you to join me, link arms with me and other unstoppable influencers from around the world for a 21-day challenge to be the best influencer that we can be for our clients, for our family, for our community. I want to invite you to join this challenge, and I want to talk to you a little bit about what we're going to be covering in our 3 weeks together. Every single week has a theme. Now, for those of y'all that may be watching the replay, you're like, okay, well, where's the deal? Where's the situation on the challenge? Short answer is unstoppableinfluence.com/challenge will take you to the information page. But don't go there yet. If someone has shared this video with you, please look above, look in their post and see if they have a referral link, because we have something really special that we're doing for our influencers in the 21-day challenge. And we have put together a Refer 3, Get Yours Free. And that is why you're going to see people having different referral links. So it matters. So please make sure that you are clicking on the link of the person that may have shared this video with you. If no one shared this video, you're watching this on my page, then you can go to unstoppableinfluence.com/challenge to get all of the details. So let me tell you what you're going to get real quick, and then what we're going to cover. So first of all, a lot of people have been wondering about my book. How do I get my book? Well, my book isn't going to be ready for sale on Amazon until April 4th. However, when you join the challenge, I am going to mail you a copy of the book, Unstoppable Influence. All right? You're also going to get this wristband. You've probably seen this in all my videos. It has Unstoppable Influence on the front. It says, be you, be fearless, transform lives on the back. I wear this to remind myself to operate in integrity of an unstoppable influencer. So it's a powerful reminder. You'll also get a laptop sticker, or sticker, you can put it wherever you want. I put one on my laptop, and then I also put one on one of my journals. So you get all of that with your challenge entry. You're also going to get 21 days of virtual coaching with me inside of an exclusive Facebook that you get membership to. So every day I'm going to be coming to you live in the group. I'm going to give you some assignments. We're going to be working and digging deep to help you become the fearless influencer that you are meant to be. So you're going to get the challenge, what we're calling the challenge bundle, the book, the wristband, the sticker, 21 days of virtual coaching, access to our exclusive Facebook group. You're also going to get access to the digital workbook that goes along with the book, and we'll also have some additional worksheets for you. And if you complete it, you're going to get a completion bundle that I'm going to send to you in the mail. I'm not telling you what's in there because it wouldn't be a surprise, but it is worth $297 and it's really freaking good. So you're going to get all of that stuff for $47. That's it. Why am I doing that? I want it to be a low barrier to entry. Why? Because this book is a seed. I am planting seeds, and you'll understand more about planting seeds when you read the book, and I'll talk about it and teach about it in the challenge group. But my job, my role right now is to plant as many seeds of unstoppable influence in this world. And so I wanted to make sure that I made this challenge super affordable, like no brainer. Where else are you going to get a book for $47? Not only that, for 3, you'll get your challenge entry refunded. So that means you're going to get my book for free. What a steal of a deal is that, right? All because I want to spread the message. I want to encourage people to say yes and listen to that inner voice instead of just stuffing it aside for another day, week, month, year. And it's time to listen. It is time to quiet our mind and listen to what has been on our heart that we have been ignoring for far too long. So let me tell you about what we are covering. So week 1, and by the way, I'm totally cheating. I got my computer here because it's a lot. So week 1, the theme is be you. So here's what you're going to be able to do. You're going to be able to identify the ruts in your life that are keeping you from living your life by design. God created you in his image, in his perfect image. And a lot of times we are just living our life by default. We are not taking advantage of the awesomeness that exists and is available to us. You're going to be able to discern between the real you and the imposter that's constantly showing up uninvited. And this is where the unbecoming process begins. You're going to uncover what you really, truly want in life. And the answer, I'm just going to tell you a heads up right now, is probably going to surprise you. You're going to release the powerful addiction that is causing you to live out of alignment with your truth. I think virtually everyone has this addiction, and you need to learn how to release it. You're going to be able to identify your true story, one that turns you into a people magnet and a beacon of light in the world so that you can have the influence you are meant to have. So that is all, y'all, in the first 7 days. Good stuff? I hope y'all are as excited as I am. I already have the calendar mapped out. I know exactly what I'm going to be teaching y'all. I know exactly what the assignments are going to be, and this is going to be absolutely life-changing. In week number 2, the theme is be fearless. So now it's time to tackle fear and self-doubt like a boss. And after this week, you can confidently leap outside of your comfort zone so that you can reap the tremendous rewards that come to those operating in faith. And here's a hint. One time, when I stepped out in faith for reals, $50,000 in a day. And I normally don't talk about money, but sometimes we got to talk about the money, honey. That is what is, some powerful things can happen when you step out in faith, and it doesn't have to just be monetarily, but let's face it, that's kind of nice too, right? You're going to become a magnet for miracles. You are going to see miracles like popping up in your life like popcorn, friend, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. You're going to be able to make bold, badass moves without batting an eye and earn the respect and admiration of the people around you. And you're also going to be able to step out in faith instead of constantly living in fear. Now, can you believe that? We got week 1, week 2, and I'm not done. I'm not done. I told you this was going to be a very transformational 21 days. I'm so stinking excited about this. Week 3, we're going to be talking about transforming lives. You're going to learn how to plant the seeds to impact more lives without working longer hours. So you're going to begin to discover and fulfill your calling. And this is a process, but what's going to happen is I'm going to help you kickstart that process. You're going to learn how to identify your intended scope of influence. Not everyone is intended to be the next Oprah Winfrey. Some of y'all are. Some of y'all are. Some of you are intended to influence your family's life. Maybe you're intended to influence the lives of the families that your kids are friends with. There are powerful, powerful ways that you can influence. Maybe you're a leader in your church and you're intended to influence the lives of the church members that you're serving. You're going to learn, you're going to discover ways that you can serve your audience. And for those of y'all that are in business, you're going to learn the proven path to getting paid what you're worth by simply sharing your gift, because I'm going to tell you a lot of the people that I work with are sorely undercharging for a variety of reasons. And we're going to get to the bottom of that, and we're going to help you get paid what you're worth if you're in business. So in addition to getting the book, 21 Days of Virtual Coaching with me on all of those topics, the private Facebook group, the digital workbook, the challenge bundle that includes the book, the wristband, the laptop sticker, the completion bundle, there are prizes, y'all. Prizes. All of that for $47. So you can go to unstoppableinfluence.com/challenge. And please make sure, again, I love all of the amazing influencers that are wanting to share this in their spheres of influence. And I appreciate it so much. So what I want you to do is please check the link above this video, below this video, wherever it may be, of the person that shared this message with you, so that they can get referral credit, because they're probably running for the Refer 3, Get Yours Free. And you know what? Who wouldn't want a free book, right? So a truly free book, no shipping, no nothing, right? So here are the prizes that we're running for here. The first prize is going to be my Unstoppable Influence home study program, along with 3-month membership to my Unstoppable Influence coaching club. That's a value of $4,997. I'm giving it away to someone in the challenge. The next prize is a 60-minute breakthrough session with me. Y'all, 20 minutes with me has changed people's lives. That's not me talking, that's my clients talking. If you try to go and sign up for a time to get coaching with me, you're going to go to my website at natashahazlett.com, and you're going to see, number 1, it's $750, and number 2, you can't buy it because I'm booked. I'm serving all of my clients, and I am not accepting one-offs. So this is a big deal. So that is a prize that's worth $750. And finally, the third prize, let me get my goodies here. You're going to get an Unstoppable Influence gift pack. So it's going to include the physical workbook. So you remember, as a part of your challenge entry, you're going to get the digital version, but you're going to get the challenge workbook. Okay, it's so pretty. So pretty. I love this. And it has, in the workbook that y'all are going to get, the digital one, it's the exact same thing. You're just going to have to print it out yourself. It's got journal pages, writing prompts. It's awesome. You're also going to get an embossed, gorgeous, Unstoppable Influence journal. How pretty is that? Gold embossed, gold pages. So pretty. I love this thing. And I'm going to send that to you along with an Unstoppable Influence tumbler. Again, I forgot to bring the darn tumbler and some other goodies that I'm not telling you about. So, because it's a surprise. And that's a value of $197. So we're running for prizes. And this is going to be life altering for those of you that sign up for this challenge. This is something that I was inspired to do. And one of my biggest habits that I've had since 2011, when I said yes to my big calling, and you'll learn all about that when you read the book, was I don't say no to my inspiration. Because I feel like that means I'm saying no to God. And by the way, you've heard me talk about God and the church and stuff. Look, friends, I don't care whether you call it source, universe. We're not getting involved in labels. Labels, it's the same. As long as you believe that there is a creator and of this amazingness that we are living in, we're good. We're on the same wavelength. So don't get wrapped up in names. But this is a way that you can say yes. I said yes. I said, okay, yes, I've got a lot on my plate, but there are people who need more than just my book, and I want to be able to answer the call and serve. And so that is why I'm putting this together. I'm so excited. We've already got so many people that are already signing up, that are getting so stoked. And by the way, the challenge starts on February 4th. So you have some time to get your ducks in a row, get everything ready. So no worries about that. We start on February 4th, which is a Sunday. Natasha, why the hell are you starting on a Sunday? Well, because I think that most people start stuff on Monday and then they don't ever follow through. That's why I started my weight loss transformation on a Thursday. And by all standards, I shouldn't have ever started that diet on a Thursday for a host of reasons. Maybe I'll share that video with you in the group. So I purposely chose a non-Monday to start because I want to break that pattern of starting something and then not finishing it. Especially that's something that's as important as helping you to listen to your creator, say yes to your creator, understand why there are things that keep popping in your mind that keep trying to squash your dreams. I want you to understand what it is, why it's happening, and how to stop it so that you can really become the influencer that you are intended to be. And if the phrase unstoppable influence resonates with you, but you still are like, I'm not sure if I'm an influencer, you're an influencer. Okay, you just might not fully understand it yet, and that's what this challenge is going to also help you do. And understand, we've got people, I mentioned this, and I'm going to wrap up with this. We have people that are very successful in our group, having enormous scopes of influence, doing very, very well in their businesses, in their lives, in their community. They're big, and we got people that are starting out that are like, could I? Should I? And they're willing to give their creator enough time to just listen and learn and see what they can discover about themselves and what they're capable of. And that's why they're joining the challenge. So come on. I can't wait to see y'all. And what will happen is you will, if you'll go to unstoppableinfluence.com/challenge or the link of the person who referred you to this video, you're going to see the page that has all the information that I just talked about. Then you're going to click join. And after you click join, you're going to go to a little order form. Type in all your information. By the way, my friends from across the pond, we have people in England, we have people in Canada, we have people joining from Australia, okay? My international friends, international shipping is freaking expensive. It's so expensive. So we're adding $20 for shipping internationally for y'all, so just as a heads up. Otherwise, everyone else, it's just $47. And you will fill out your information. You're going to get taken to another page. The page will give you the ability to sign up to get your unique referral link so that you can refer 3 and get your challenge entry reimbursed. And it will take you, you'll also see on there a button that you can push. It's going to give you access to our Facebook group. Give us some time. We're trying to process through the orders and cross-check names to make sure that only paid participants are joining our group. So if you have any technical problems, feel free to email us at support@fastforwardmarketingllc.com, and we'll take care of any kind of technical issues that you may have signing up. You'll also get an email from me. Make sure you check your email. If you can't find it in your main inbox, check your spam folder. That will also have all the information that you need. And last but not least, I have to give a slight warning. So I've got like 60 books in stock. A third of those are already gone as of I just launched this thing like 8 hours ago or something like that. So if you want to get the book, you need to order now, because I've got another order placed, and it's going to be coming. But if you want me to ship your book out this week, you got to get on the horn and sign up for the challenge so that you're part of that initial group that gets your book, and then everyone else will send them as soon as the book gets in stock. Okay, sound good? All right. Well, welcome to everyone that's getting started with us, and I just look forward to the opportunity to serve you. I feel honored and humbled for those of y'all that have chosen me to help you walk on this path of unstoppable influence. We're going to have a great time. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more live videos from yours truly. Y'all have an awesome night, and if you know someone that could use this message, someone that has something that's been placed on their heart, you know that, tag them in the video or share this video. And if you are one of our challengers, make sure to add your referral link. Just a friendly reminder. Okay, y'all have a great evening, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.